Most people ignore the small signs, tightness, tingling, sudden cramps, until their legs betray them. But your body is always speaking. The foods you eat either support you or slowly weaken you. In this video, we'll uncover 3 powerful foods that protect your legs from pain, restore balance, and help you move freely again. Stay until the end. The final food is the one your body has been missing all along. We begin our journey by looking to the earth, the very foundation of our existence, the source from which all physical nourishment ultimately springs. When we speak of strengthening our legs, of preventing those sudden, unwelcome contractions that we call cramps, especially as we walk longer on this path of life, we must first consider what it means to be truly grounded, to be stable and well supported. Our legs are our roots in this world. They connect us to the earth, allow us to stand tall, to move with purpose. If these roots are not deeply nourished, if their foundation is weak, then it is no surprise that they may falter, that they may seize in moments of stress or imbalance. The wisdom we seek is not always complex. Often it is found in the simple gifts that nature provides, gifts that resonate with the body's own innate intelligence and its constant striving for harmony. This understanding forms the bedrock of our approach to lasting well-being, teaching us to listen to the subtle language of our physical form and respond with care. Consider the humble sweet potato. This remarkable tuber grows hidden beneath the soil, quietly drawing sustenance from the darkness, transforming simple earth into a vibrant storehouse of energy and vital nutrients. Its very nature speaks of grounding, of stability, of a slow and steady accumulation of strength. When we consume such a food, we are not merely ingesting calories or specific chemical compounds. We are partaking in its essence, its history of drawing life from the earth, its embodiment of patience and resilience. The sweet potato is particularly rich in potassium, a mineral that plays a crucial role in the proper functioning of our muscles and nerves. It helps to regulate fluid balance within our cells and is essential for the electrical signals that govern muscle contractions. When potassium levels are insufficient, the communication within our muscular system can become disrupted, a misfiring of signals leading to the kind of uncontrolled spasms that manifest as painful cramps. This is not just a chemical reaction. It is a loss of internal coherence, a disruption of the body's natural rhythm and its inherent wisdom. Furthermore, these orange-fleshed roots are a wonderful source of magnesium and calcium, often in harmonious balance. Magnesium is a calming mineral, one that helps muscles to relax after contraction. Think of it as the gentle hand that soothes and releases tension, the quiet breath after exertion. Calcium, on the other hand, is vital for the contraction itself, for the initiation of movement, for our muscles to work smoothly, to tense and release in a coordinated dance. Both these minerals must be present in adequate measure and in good relationship to one another. A deficiency in either or an imbalance between them, perhaps an excess of calcium without sufficient magnesium to temper its contractile effect, can lead to a state where muscles are more prone to cramping, to holding onto tension rather than letting it go. The sweet potato, in its earthy wisdom, offers these elements, supporting the delicate interplay required for effortless movement and the prevention of those sharp binding pains that can so disrupt our peace and our mobility, especially in our senior years, when the body asks for more mindful support and careful attention to its subtle needs. The preparation and consumption of such a food can also be a practice in mindfulness, a way to deepen our connection to the nourishment we receive. Imagine holding a warm, baked sweet potato in your hands. Feel its gentle heat. Observe its vibrant color, a color often associated with warmth, creativity, and a sense of well-being, reflecting the sun's energy stored within the earth. As you eat it, savor its natural sweetness, its comforting texture. This is not a rushed or thoughtless act, but a conscious receiving of the earth's bounty, an acknowledgement of the life force it contains. This mindful engagement enhances the body's ability to assimilate the nutrients, to truly take in the grounding energy that this food offers. When we eat with gratitude and awareness, our entire being becomes more receptive to the healing and strengthening properties of what we consume. This too is a part of preventing cramps. Cultivating a harmonious relationship with our food and, by extension, with our own bodies. Treating each meal as an opportunity for connection and renewal. Think of how an old tree stands firm against the wind, its roots spread wide and deep, drawing strength from the soil, unyielding yet flexible. Our legs, when properly nourished with such grounding foods, can achieve a similar resilience. The sweet potato helps to build this deep, foundational strength, not a superficial or temporary fix, but a lasting stability that supports us through all our movements, through every step we take on our life's path. It's about building a reserve, an inner resource that the body can draw upon when faced with challenges. When the legs are thus fortified, they are less likely to succumb to the sudden shock of a cramp. The energy within them flows more smoothly, grounded and secure, like a river that runs deep and steady. This is the kind of strength that supports not just physical activity, but also a sense of inner calm, knowing that your body is well tended, its foundations secure against the unexpected jolts of life. The beauty of this approach is its simplicity and its alignment with nature's design. We are not seeking a complex chemical solution manufactured in a laboratory, but rather turning to the inherent wisdom held within whole, natural foods. The sweet potato reminds us that the answers to many of our physical challenges are often right beneath our feet, in the embrace of the earth, offered freely if we only have the eyes to see and the wisdom to receive. By incorporating such foods into our regular diet, with intention and understanding, we are actively participating in the health and vitality of our physical form. We are tending to our roots, ensuring they are strong and deeply nourished, so that the entire structure, our body, can stand firm and move with grace, free from the jarring interruption of cramps. This is a gentle yet profound way to honor the journey of aging, by providing the body with the fundamental building blocks it needs to maintain its integrity and function, respecting its natural processes. Consider also the warmth that the cooked sweet potato provides. This is not just a physical warmth, but a nurturing quality that can be deeply comforting to the body, especially as we age and perhaps feel the cold more keenly, or when circulation becomes a little more sluggish. This internal warmth can help to relax tissues and improve circulation, both of which are beneficial in preventing the kind of muscular tension that can precipitate a cramp. When our tissues are warm and circulation is flowing well, nutrients are delivered more efficiently to every cell, and waste products, which can sometimes irritate muscle tissue, are removed more effectively. This creates an internal environment that is less hospitable to the conditions that trigger cramps. So the simple act of eating a warm sweet potato can be a small ritual of self-care, a way of bringing gentle, soothing energy into the core of our being, from where it can radiate outwards to our limbs, offering comfort and ease. Moreover, the complex carbohydrates found in sweet potatoes provide a slow and sustained release of energy. Unlike simple sugars that can cause sharp spikes and subsequent crashes in blood sugar levels, which can sometimes indirectly contribute to muscle issues or feelings of fatigue, these complex carbohydrates offer a steady, reliable fuel source. This sustained energy is important for overall muscle function and endurance, allowing us to engage in our daily activities without undue strain. When our muscles are consistently fueled, they are less prone to fatigue, and fatigue is often a precursor to cramping, a sign that the muscle is overworked and depleted. So by choosing foods like sweet potatoes, we are supporting not just the mineral balance crucial for nerve and muscle interaction, but also the energetic needs of our muscles, helping them to perform their tasks with grace and resilience. This holistic nourishment is key to maintaining strong and adaptable legs throughout our lives. The fiber content in sweet potatoes also plays a significant supportive role, aiding in digestion and promoting a healthy gut environment. While this might seem indirectly related to leg cramps, a healthy digestive system ensures optimal absorption of all nutrients, including the crucial minerals like potassium and magnesium that are central to our discussion. If our digestion is impaired, if the inner pathways are clogged or inefficient, even the best foods might not yield their full benefits. Therefore, by consuming fiber-rich foods, we are supporting the entire ecosystem of our body, ensuring that the foundational processes of nourishment are working efficiently. This interconnectedness is a hallmark of natural wisdom. Everything within the body works together, and supporting one aspect often brings benefits to many others. True strength in our legs, true freedom from discomfort, begins with this holistic internal harmony, a well-tended inner garden. Finally, let us reflect on the color of the sweet potato, that vibrant orange, a hue that speaks of vitality and creative energy, of the sun's fire captured within the earth. In many traditions, orange is associated with the sacral chakra, the energy center related to flow, pleasure, and physical well-being. While we focus on the tangible nutrients, there is also an energetic aspect to the foods we eat, a subtle vibration that interacts with our own. Consuming foods with such life-affirming colors can uplift our spirits and bring a sense of joy to the act of eating. This positive emotional state can, in turn, have a beneficial effect on our physical body, reducing stress and tension, which are known contributors to muscle cramps. So, embracing the sweet potato is not just about its mineral profile or its fiber content, but about inviting its warm, grounding, and vital energy into our lives, fostering a strength in our legs that is both physical and imbued with a subtle, joyful resilience. This holistic view completes the picture of how such a simple root can be so powerful in our journey towards well-being. The beta-carotene, which gives the sweet potato its characteristic orange hue, is also a powerful antioxidant, converting to vitamin A in the body. Antioxidants help to protect our cells from damage caused by free radicals, unstable molecules that can contribute to inflammation and aging processes throughout the body, including in muscle tissue. By reducing oxidative stress, we support the health and integrity of our muscle cells, making them less susceptible to the kind of irritation that might lead to cramping. This protective quality adds another dimension to the sweet potato's benefits, helping to maintain cellular health and resilience from within. It's another example of how nature packages multiple benefits into a single whole food. Consider, too, how the cultivation of sweet potatoes mirrors a process of patience and trust in natural cycles. They are not a crop that rushes to fruition, but one that develops slowly, drawing deeply from the soil. This mirrors the approach we should take to our own health, especially as we age, not seeking quick fixes, but committing to consistent, patient nourishment and care. The strength built from such an approach is more enduring, more integrated into our being. When we choose foods like the sweet potato, we align ourselves with these natural rhythms of slow growth and deep nourishment, fostering a similar quality of steady strength within our own bodies. This alignment itself can be a source of profound well-being and peace. Verdant flow. Now, let us turn our attention from the grounding energies of the earth to the vibrant, flowing energies of life itself, as embodied in the verdant leaves of green plants. If sweet potatoes represent the stable roots, then leafy greens such as spinach, kale, or Swiss chard represent the dynamic, flexible, and life-affirming growth that reaches towards the sun, constantly adapting and renewing. For our legs to be not only strong but also supple, capable of fluid and unrestricted movement, we need to cultivate this quality of flow within our bodies. Leg cramps often arise from a kind of stagnation, a blockage of energy, or a muscle that cannot easily release from a state of contraction, becoming stuck in its own tension. Leafy greens, with their abundant nourishment and cleansing properties, offer us a pathway to promote this essential internal fluidity and grace of movement, helping to keep the channels clear. These green treasures of the garden are particularly renowned for their high magnesium content. We touched upon magnesium when discussing sweet potatoes, but its significance, especially as found in leafy greens, deserves deeper exploration, for it is truly a cornerstone of muscular relaxation and nerve stability. Magnesium is often called the great relaxer or the anti-stress mineral for very good reasons. It is involved in over 300 biochemical reactions in the body, many of which are crucial for muscle and nerve function. One of its most vital roles is to act as a natural calcium channel blocker, helping muscle fibers relax after they have contracted. Without sufficient magnesium, calcium can overstimulate muscle cells, leading them to remain in a state of partial contraction, resulting in stiffness, tension, and an increased likelihood of spasms or cramps. Imagine a flowing river. Magnesium helps to keep that river clear of obstructions, allowing the energy and impulses within our muscles to move smoothly and without hindrance, preventing the dams of tension from forming. Spinach, for example, is a powerhouse of magnesium, offering a readily absorbable form of this vital mineral. When we consume these leaves, we are providing our body with the very tool it needs to let go, to release, to find equilibrium. This is profoundly important for preventing cramps, which are essentially an involuntary and prolonged muscle contraction, a muscle that has forgotten how to relax. By ensuring an adequate intake of magnesium through foods like spinach or kale, we are supporting the natural rhythm of contraction and relaxation that is essential for healthy muscle function. It's like ensuring the hinges on a door are well oiled. Movement becomes effortless, smooth and silent, without creaking or sticking. Similarly, well-nourished muscles, rich in magnesium, can perform their tasks with greater ease and are less likely to seize up unexpectedly, especially during the night or after exertion, times when seniors often experience these discomforts due to subtle shifts in hydration or mineral balance. Beyond magnesium, leafy greens also offer a good source of calcium, sometimes surprising us with their calcium content. While calcium is primarily known for its role in bone health, it is equally vital for muscle contraction. It works in a delicate partnership with magnesium. Calcium helps muscles contract, and magnesium helps them relax. This dynamic interplay is fundamental for all movement. If this balance is disturbed, perhaps too much calcium relative to magnesium from other dietary sources, or an overall deficiency in magnesium, the muscles may become overexcitable and prone to cramping. Leafy greens, by providing both these minerals, often in a naturally balanced ratio, support this essential physiological dance. They help to maintain the harmony required for our muscles to respond appropriately to our intentions, to move when we want them to move, and to rest completely when we want them to rest, avoiding that lingering, underlying tension. Consider the visual quality of these greens. Their deep, rich color speaks of concentrated life force, of chlorophyll, the pigment that captures sunlight and converts it into energy for the plant. This process of photosynthesis is a miracle of nature, a direct transformation of light into life. When we consume these plants, we are, in a sense, partaking in that captured sunlight, that vibrant energy. This energy can translate into a feeling of vitality and renewal within our own bodies. It's a clean, pure energy that supports all our physiological processes, including those that keep our muscles healthy and cramp-free. Eating a salad rich in various greens or lightly steaming some kale can be an act of inviting this life force directly into our system, helping to cleanse, nourish, and revitalize from the inside out. This is not just about minerals, but about the very essence of vitality these plants embody. The flexibility we observe in a plant, how its leaves and stem can bend with the wind, yet remain strong and anchored, is a quality we also seek in our own bodies, especially in our limbs. Leafy greens contribute to this by providing nutrients that support the health of connective tissues and reduce inflammation. Chronic, low-grade inflammation can contribute to muscle stiffness and pain, creating an environment where cramps are more likely to occur because the tissues are already somewhat irritated and less pliable. The antioxidants and phytonutrients abundant in dark leafy greens, such as flavonoids and carotenoids, help to combat oxidative stress and quell inflammation, thereby promoting a state of greater ease and flexibility throughout the body, including the muscles of our legs. This allows for a greater range of motion and reduces the likelihood of muscles becoming tight, constricted, and prone to sudden spasms. Furthermore, many leafy greens are a good source of potassium, which, as we discussed with sweet potatoes, is crucial for nerve function and fluid balance within muscle cells. This adds another layer of support for cramp prevention. The synergy of these minerals, magnesium, calcium, and potassium, all found within these humble leaves, creates a powerful combination for muscular health. Nature rarely offers its gifts in isolation. It provides them in concert, in a holistic package that the body can readily recognize and utilize, unlike isolated supplements which may lack these synergistic partners. This is the wisdom of whole foods, a wisdom that we tap into when we choose to nourish ourselves with these verdant plants, allowing their inherent balance to foster balance within us, a deep resonance. The act of preparing and eating greens can also be a mindful practice, a small meditation. Washing the leaves, feeling their cool texture, appreciating their vibrant color spectrum from pale green to deep emerald, and perhaps lightly dressing them with a healthy oil like olive oil to aid nutrient absorption. These simple steps can enhance our connection to our food and the earth it came from. When we eat with this kind of presence, we are more attuned to our body's signals, more aware of how different foods make us feel. This heightened awareness is in itself a protective factor. It allows us to make ongoing adjustments to our diet and lifestyle, guided by our own inner wisdom and the feedback our body provides. This journey of nourishing our bodies to prevent discomforts like leg cramps is also a journey of self-discovery and deeper self-care, listening inwardly. Think also about the lightness that greens provide to our system. Unlike heavy processed foods that can leave us feeling sluggish and burdened, fresh greens are generally energizing and cleansing, supporting the body's natural detoxification processes. This lightness translates to our physical experience, fostering a sense of agility and ease of movement. When our internal environment is clean and unburdened, our muscles and nerves can function optimally without the added stress of processing toxins or dealing with inflammatory byproducts. This feeling of internal cleanliness and flow is antithetical to the sensation of a muscle seizing up in a painful knot. By regularly incorporating a variety of leafy greens into our meals, we are cultivating an internal landscape that is resilient, flexible, and full of vitality, making our legs, and indeed our whole being, less susceptible to the sudden grip of a cramp. Finally, these greens are rich in folate, a B vitamin, and vitamin K, nutrients that play crucial roles in circulation and overall cellular health. Folate is important for cell division and repair, including muscle cells, and it also plays a role in cardiovascular health. Vitamin K is essential not only for blood clotting, but also for maintaining the health and elasticity of blood vessel walls, which is vital for good circulation. Good circulation is paramount for delivering oxygen and nutrients to the muscles and for removing waste products like lactic acid, which can accumulate during exertion and contribute to soreness and cramping. Impaired circulation can certainly be a contributing factor to cramps, especially in the lower extremities. Thus, the benefits of leafy greens extend beyond direct muscle nutrition to supporting the very systems that sustain muscle health. It's a comprehensive nourishment that addresses multiple facets of well-being, all contributing to the goal of strong, supple, and cramp-free legs, allowing us to walk our path with confidence and comfort, no matter our age. The chlorophyll itself, beyond its association with sunlight, is also thought to have blood-building and purifying qualities. It can assist the body in carrying oxygen and may help to gently cleanse the digestive tract. A clean and efficient digestive system ensures better absorption of all the vital minerals we've discussed. So, the vibrant green is not just for show, it signifies a deep cleansing power that supports overall vitality. By including these greens, we are fostering an internal environment that is more alkaline, which some believe helps to reduce the incidence of muscle cramping, as an overly acidic internal environment can sometimes stress bodily systems. Moreover, the high water content of many leafy greens contributes to overall hydration. While we often think of drinking water for hydration, water-rich foods also play a significant role. Dehydration is a well-known trigger for muscle cramps, as it can disrupt electrolyte balance and reduce blood volume, impairing nutrient delivery to muscles. By consuming plenty of leafy greens, we are adding to our fluid intake in a very natural and nutrient-dense way, further supporting the conditions necessary for muscles to function smoothly and without spasming. This gentle hydration, combined with the rich mineral content, makes leafy greens a truly comprehensive support for preventing leg cramps. Inner strength. Our final exploration takes us to the concentrated power found within nuts and seeds. If sweet potatoes offer grounding and leafy greens provide flow, then nuts and seeds gift us with a profound inner strength, a resilience that comes from deep, concentrated nourishment, like the core of a mountain. Think of a tiny seed holding the potential for a mighty tree, enduring harsh winters to burst forth with life in the spring, or a nut, a kernel of dense energy designed by nature to sustain life through periods of scarcity. This is the kind of enduring, steadfast strength we wish to cultivate within our bodies, particularly in our legs, to help them resist the sudden onset of cramps and to maintain their power throughout our years. These small packages from nature are veritable storehouses of the nutrients essential for this deep internal fortitude, offering a compact yet potent source of vitality. Nuts such as almonds, walnuts, and cashews, and seeds like pumpkin seeds, chia seeds, and flax seeds are exceptionally rich in magnesium. We have spoken of magnesium's role as a muscle relaxant, and its importance cannot be overstated, especially in these concentrated forms. Given that insufficient magnesium is a very common contributor to muscle cramps, regularly including these potent sources in our diet can be profoundly beneficial in a very direct way. A handful of almonds or a sprinkle of pumpkin seeds on our morning meal can provide a significant portion of our daily magnesium needs. This isn't just about preventing deficiency. It's about providing an optimal supply of this crucial mineral, allowing our muscles to function with inherent ease and to readily release any accumulated tension, which is the very essence of cramp prevention. It's like ensuring the spring in a mechanism is perfectly calibrated, able to coil and uncoil with precision and reliability. Beyond magnesium, many nuts and seeds are excellent sources of healthy fats, particularly omega-3, found abundantly in walnuts and flax seeds, and omega-6 fatty acids, found in many nuts and seeds. These fats are vital for the health of our cell membranes, including those of our nerve and muscle cells. Healthy cell membranes ensure proper communication between cells and efficient transport of nutrients in and waste out. This is critical for nerve impulses to be transmitted accurately and for muscle cells to receive the fuel they need and expel waste products effectively. Furthermore, these fats, especially omega-3s, have powerful anti-inflammatory properties. Chronic inflammation can sensitize nerve endings and make muscles more irritable and prone to spasm. By consuming these good fats, we help to create an internal environment that is less inflammatory, more stable, and therefore less conducive to the development of cramps. This contributes to the overall resilience and calm of our tissues. Nuts and seeds also provide valuable protein, the building blocks for muscle repair and maintenance. While cramps are not solely an issue of muscle damage, ensuring that our muscles are well maintained and strong can make them less susceptible to dysfunction or fatigue-induced spasms. Adequate protein intake, especially as we age and muscle maintenance, sarcopenia prevention, becomes more critical, supports the integrity and mass of muscle tissue. The protein found in nuts and seeds, combined with their rich mineral and healthy fat profile, offers a complete package for building and sustaining robust muscle health, which in turn fortifies our legs against the weakness or imbalance that might trigger a cramp. It's about building a strong, well-structured muscular system that can handle the demands of daily life without faltering. Consider the nature of a nut or a seed. It is a storehouse of life, designed to protect and nourish the embryo within until conditions are right for growth. This protective, nourishing quality is something we can internalize when we consume them. They offer sustained energy, not a quick burst that fades rapidly, but a slow, steady release due to their combination of fats, protein, and fiber. This supports endurance and stable blood sugar levels. This is important because muscle fatigue, often exacerbated by fluctuating energy levels, can frequently precede a cramp. If our muscles are well fueled with sustained energy from sources like nuts and seeds, they are less likely to become overly tired and then seize up. This is particularly relevant for seniors who wish to maintain an active lifestyle. These foods provide the enduring fuel needed for daily activities, walking, or gentle exercise. Furthermore, many nuts and seeds are good sources of B vitamins, particularly vitamin B6, which is involved in nerve function and the production of neurotransmitters, the chemical messengers of the nervous system. Proper nerve signaling is essential for coordinated muscle activity. If nerve signals are erratic or misfire due to nutritional deficiencies, it can lead to involuntary muscle contractions. B vitamins help to ensure the smooth and accurate transmission of these crucial messages. They also contribute to energy metabolism, helping our body efficiently convert food into usable energy for our muscles. Thus, the B vitamins in nuts and seeds add another layer of support for both nerve and muscle health, contributing to a system that is less prone to the disarray of a cramp, ensuring the communication lines are clear. The trace minerals found in nuts and seeds, such as zinc, abundant in pumpkin seeds, selenium, especially in Brazil nuts, and manganese, also play important roles in overall health that indirectly support muscle function. Zinc is involved in hundreds of enzyme functions, immune health, and tissue repair. Selenium is a powerful antioxidant that works synergistically with vitamin E, also found in nuts and seeds, to protect cell membranes. Manganese is crucial for bone health, connective tissue formation, and metabolic processes. While not always directly linked to cramp prevention in the way magnesium or potassium are, these trace minerals contribute to overall systemic health and resilience. A body that is well nourished at this fundamental level, with all its myriad processes functioning optimally, is inherently more resilient and less likely to experience disruptions like muscle cramps. It's about cultivating a deep systemic wellness that supports every part of our being, including our legs. The act of eating nuts and seeds can also be a lesson in patience and appreciation. Cracking a walnut, shelling a pistachio, or mindfully chewing a handful of sunflower seeds encourages us to slow down, to be present with our food. In this fast-paced world, such moments of deliberate action can be deeply grounding and centering. This mindful consumption allows our body to better register satiety, preventing overconsumption, and to more efficiently absorb the dense nutrients these foods offer. It's a small ritual that connects us to the essence of these foods, their concentrated energy, their protective shells, a metaphor for our own inner defenses, their promise of vitality. This connection enhances the nourishment we receive, moving beyond the purely physical to a more holistic experience of strengthening and self-respect. It's important to choose raw or lightly roasted, unsalted nuts and seeds whenever possible to maximize their nutritional benefits and avoid excessive sodium, which can sometimes disrupt fluid balance if consumed in large amounts, potentially contributing to issues like cramps if electrolyte balance is skewed. Soaking some nuts and seeds can also improve their digestibility and nutrient availability by reducing phytic acid. Variety is also key. Different nuts and seeds offer slightly different profiles of nutrients: almonds for calcium and vitamin E, walnuts for omega-3s, pumpkin seeds for zinc and magnesium. By incorporating a diverse range into our diet, perhaps almonds one day, walnuts the next, a sprinkle of chia or flax in our oatmeal or yogurt, we ensure a broad spectrum of these powerful strengthening compounds. This variety mirrors the diversity of nature itself and provides our bodies with a rich tapestry of nourishment, fortifying our inner strength from many angles. Ultimately, the strength we derive from nuts and seeds is not just physical, it is a type of deep internal resilience. It's the kind of strength that allows a small sprout to push through hard earth, to persevere. By incorporating these potent foods into our diet, we are providing our bodies, and especially our legs, with the concentrated building blocks and energy needed to withstand daily demands, to repair and renew, and to resist the imbalances that can lead to painful cramps. This is about nurturing an inner core of vitality that supports us, keeping our legs strong and reliable so we can continue to move through life with stability, energy, and freedom from discomfort. This is the gift of inner strength. offered to us in these small but mighty packages from the natural world, a testament to nature's efficiency and wisdom. The fiber in nuts and seeds also contributes significantly to digestive health and stable blood sugar. This slow digestion aids in the gradual release of glucose into the bloodstream, preventing energy crashes that can lead to fatigue and potentially cramps. For seniors, maintaining steady energy levels is particularly important for sustained activity and well-being. Furthermore, a healthy gut supported by adequate fiber ensures better absorption of all the crucial minerals these foods provide. It's a beautiful synergy where each component of the food works to support the others and, in turn, our overall health. Consider also the texture and satisfaction that nuts and seeds bring to meals. This sensory experience is part of nourishment too. The crunch, the richness can make healthy eating more enjoyable and sustainable. When we enjoy our food, our bodies are often more receptive to its benefits. This mindful enjoyment, coupled with the dense nutrition, helps to build not just physical strength, but also a positive relationship with the act of eating and caring for oneself, which is foundational to long-term health and the prevention of many discomforts. The foods we have explored, the grounding sweet potato, the flowing leafy greens, the strength-building nuts and seeds, are more than just remedies for leg cramps. They are invitations to a deeper relationship with our bodies and with the natural world that sustains us. The true power lies not merely in the nutrients themselves, but in the conscious, mindful act of choosing to nourish ourselves with wisdom and care, understanding the subtle energies and profound gifts these foods offer. This journey of strengthening our legs is a reflection of a larger journey towards holistic well-being, where we honor our physical form as a precious vessel for our spirit, deserving of the highest quality of attention. The most profound insight is this: preventing discomfort is an act of profound self-compassion, and the strength you seek for your limbs is cultivated first within your mindful awareness and your commitment to harmonious living with nature's rhythms. True, lasting vitality blossoms from this sacred connection, a deep wellspring of health found not in complexity, but in respectful simplicity. This wisdom resonates so deeply. It's not just about eating specific foods, but about understanding their essence and how they connect to our own well-being. Learning to see food as medicine, as energy, as a gift from the earth truly changes everything. Thank you for guiding us towards this more mindful way of nourishing our bodies and preventing discomfort. My journey to stronger legs feels like a journey to a stronger self.